Hello and welcome to episode 41. It's the pre-season live stream that's not actually going to have any pre-season games in it because we've got a lot of admin to do. So, if you don't like admin, which is basically just selling players and maybe boosting the potential of one or two, because I need to do mine for this season as well, then this episode won't be for you. However, you might want to stick around for the next 10 minutes because we're actually going to go and have a look at the season that we just completed, take a squad report, and also look at all the stats. So let's load the career up. And also, for anybody who wants to know what that secret save is, it was meant to be something and I've completely scrapped it, so forget about it. Forget the secret hype. Alright, so main talking point: Elliot scores top goal scorer. That's incredible. Well done to him. Let's go and take the squad report because, believe it or not, we've actually live streamed about 15 minutes of this already. However, the Elgato froze and I now have to do it all again to just keep it all nice and tidy. Bit stressful, but it happens. Charles Dalgard goes up to an 81. He played 40 games in the championship. I'm only going to read the championship stats as well. Until 17 clean sheets, was the highest in the league, so he got the Golden Glove. Neil Reach, he is a 72 overall, showing great potential. You'll realise that he's a left back, but he's actually playing on the right. He always plays on the right for me. Solid, really. I've got nothing to complain about with basically any of my defenders. Mateusz Makiewicz, growing in physicals, doing superbly well in technicals. Tom Evans actually stopped growing in physicals, but I mean, look at his physicals. Tom fucking Evans with his 90 strength. So his technicals are going there as well. I mean, slide tackle 82, standing tackle 81. It's actually getting to the point where I'm thinking, yeah, his physicals have stopped developing, it looks like, but I'm glad that I started training his marking, slide tackle, standing tackle earlier on. Way early on. I think it was like when we actually promoted him, because his marking, standing tackle, slide tackle was not at a great level, to be fair, not even for League 1 standards. Started training him up, became the player that he is. Spot on. Ricardo Alves, showing great potential. Potential to be special. 29 appearances, 3 goals, including 2 goals against Notts County to help the club be promoted. How about that? Look at Tom Evans. He had 35 appearances, 1 assist and 15 clean sheets. Makiewicz, 16 appearances, 1 goal, 7 clean sheets. Neil Reach, 23 appearances, 2 assists and 9 clean sheets. And we move on to the centre mids. And the first time that I've actually seen the Kieran Aziz's free kick accuracy stat is 81. 81! Let me just take a little bit of drink. Someone said a couple of episodes ago, why are you training Aziz up? He's growing in physicals, don't train him up. Fair enough. I shouldn't train him up, but he's nearly there physically wise anyway. I mean, you don't really need to be physical to be a centre mid. Rosenberg was doing it, well, before his physicals were even growing. However, to be a complete centre mid, you must be very good defensively as well. And Aziz wasn't that. So we've been training his marking, his slide tackle, his standing tackle, and his interceptions. That's basically what we've been training. Which only takes 1 training slot, so it's not that big of a deal, but he becomes a more well-rounded centre mid. Then, Vitus Ludwig. Oh, if we haven't seen his stats, by the way, Kieran Aziz has scored twice, 4 assists and 13 clean sheets out of 24 games in the Championship. And £24 million man, Vitus Ludwig, did say, like, I would definitely pay more for this player. Like, definitely pay more for this player. Pay? But yeah, pay. 16 games. He's made a ridiculous start to his life at Yeovil Town. I mean, 5 goals, 3 assists, 5 clean sheets. What an impact. From centre mid. Gianluca Minotti. Very good. I was saying that he is the guy to take us forward on the wing. Him and Lobo. We'll get to Lobo's stats in a second. Compare Minotti to Borrego when there's no competition. Simple as that. Crossing, finishing, great. Just all-round good player. And scored that wonderful goal against Hull. Alexi Gillespie is the sad story. Just is. Acceleration, agility, jumping, strength, sprint speed, balance, stamina, ball control, free kick accuracy, long pass, marking, long shots, finishing, heading accuracy, short pass, short power, shot power. It's all gone down. I mean, he was bloody quick. He was rapid, but everything else is going down. And he's 23 years old, so I don't know. It's a sad moment because, like, he was actually doing something this season. 17 appearances, 6 goals, 2 assists, and 10 clean sheets. You don't really count the clean sheets on a striker. Elliot Scores, the man up front for us again. I didn't expect it. I thought that he'd be overtaken by some other strikers that we've got in the club. But he seems to still be bringing up the goods. 78 overall now. Gone up by 1. His status has changed to an exciting prospect because you voted to grow into that potential. Then we go to Bernardo Lobo. People are actually quite angry at Bernardo Lobo's performances, but I mean, he is still only a 69 overall. He's growing. I think it's, to be fair, for me, he's one of the most pleasing to look at his, especially physical growth, but just all around growth. Showing great potential. We expect him to be around an 80 overall. If he still grows physically, we're looking at 90 acceleration and pretty close sprint speed. So we keep on. Oh, no. Elliot Scores is just beyond. Mate, Nakimov is a poor man's HAIN. HAIN gonna bring the pain. HAIN gonna bring the pain. Ow, my face. Yeah, Slimane Moulin. Have I showed you the stats? Bernardo Lobo scored 3 in 29, assisted twice, clean sheets 13. Don't look at the assist stat, to be fair, because there's a lot of players that get involved in goals but don't get counted as the assist. Simple as. Elliot Scores is the highest assist maker in the league, I think, which is quite incredible. Highest assist and highest goal scorer. Spot on, really. Moulin only played 4 games. It's a bit shit, but I mean, like, he's a backup goalkeeper. What do I expect? Bradley Campbell is pleasing. 75, gone up by 3. Only bought him for 2.8 million, and he's valued at 5 now. It's a no-brainer, really. It was a great purchase that you can thank me for later. Marlon Day, 57, gone up by 5. I'm expecting him to be sold in the summer. At 18 years old, no fault of his own, he's done alright, but his time is up and we've outgrown him as the club has gone forward. Bradley Darby needs to be sold as well. Nothing wrong with his performances. We just need him out as soon as possible so he can grow elsewhere. He can go, develop his playing style, and if he becomes a good player, we bring him back. There's no problem with that. It says on his status his contract's expiring in 2 months. Now, this is not the actual save. I've actually got right to the next season, and Bradley Darby is still with the club. I've accepted contract. Look, if we can't sell him, then I will more than happily keep him at the club because he is a decent centre-back, especially if he's like what, 4th, 5th choice down the pecking order. Played 16 times with 2 clean sheets. I mean, that's the problem in itself. He played 16 times and only had 2 clean sheets. Where you have, what, Evans, who had 35 games and 15 clean sheets. I mean, every 3 games, Tom Evans had 1 clean sheet. Just shows you, doesn't it? Peter Babios, he hasn't hit the heights yet. However, looking at him, he's a very pleasing, like Bernardo Lobo, it's very pleasing to see his growth as a player. His finishing's good, his shot power is phenomenal at 84. And 84 jumping for a 6-foot player. I think he is 6 foot, yes. Also got the 4-star skill moves. Harry Killip, pleased with his growth. He's a bit slower, to be fair, but I mean, don't mind. David Hines, one of the consistent performers. Someone commented when he scored that winning goal how consistent his performances were. Can't really disagree. Strength 91, aggression 90. Let's get the phone out of the way before it annoys the living daylights out of you. Davor Jurken, 66, gone up by 3. Good player. His contract's expiring. Renewed that. Don't worry. Also, whilst we're on the subject of renewing contracts, Dalgard is now friends with the club. We have agreed a contract with Dalgard that keeps him at the club for 4 years on a £15,000 per week contract. Now, you might go, well, £15,000 per week is pretty low. So that's a good deal. Bear in mind, his previous contract was $2,500 or something along them lines. So the jump between that and $15,000, it was worth it. I just ploughed all my spare money into the contracts that I needed to sort out. And also, if you get that all sorted, it might be unsettled before the transfer window. You don't want any more mess in that transfer window, especially when you've got admin to do. So let's go back. What? Harry Killip didn't score this season, interestingly enough, but I did say that he had. Well, he didn't really play. Most of the 11 appearances came at the end of the season. And he got 2 assists, 2 clean sheets. David Hines, consistent 22-3-2-6. Davor Jurken, a bit better on the clean sheet side. So he had 19 appearances with 7 clean sheets. Most of them clean sheets came with either Tom Evans or Niall Hughes, who's no longer at the club. Tyrone Digby, he's a new one that we haven't seen a lot because we've just promoted him. Glenn Redenton, how good would this guy have been if his overall was a bit lower and therefore his physicals would be growing? Didn't happen, and he's a waste of space, so we're going to sell him. Tom Tuiloma has the potential to be special, everybody. Did not know that. 6 foot. It's a decent height. Just hold on to him. There's so many good centre backs coming up. It's sickening. Tim Crocombe, can't really see anything of his stats. He's only 16, so be alright. Physically, not growing. Got to keep an eye on that. Not developing. Nicholas Borrego, been training his crossing and his long pass. Don't know why heading accuracy says that it's gone up by 11. But it's actually crossing that's gone up by 11. He's played 16 games. And this is the whole thing about Borrego not impressing me as much as Minotti. He's not scored a single goal. Apart from in the pre-season tournament. That was the only thing they scored. Assisted 3 times, 8 clean sheets. Mike Mull, quality player. And this was the guy that I was really concerned about. You know, I saw his contract were expiring, so I made sure to keep him on. He wasn't going anywhere. Abdullah Aduama might have a decent potential, but club's outgrown him, so we need to get him out. And if he does grow into something special, then we'll decide to bring him back. And it goes for a lot of these players, unfortunately. Charlie Nichols looks like a good player on paper. Physicals might not be growing. He's 18, 58. We're not going to give him a game. Simple as. We're in the big league now. With the big boys. So we need the players. Cameron Kilgore, the same. He'll have to go. Nick Williams, yeah? Fair enough. We played games with him and he was brilliant, but he has to go to get his potential up because we literally can't give him the games. And then hopefully, the season after next, we'll see Nick Williams especially. He's the priority sale this summer. Because he could become something absolutely incredible. So he is the priority to get him out of the club, to make sure he becomes something special. We saw it with Rosenberg, it happens. Even though you don't really want him to go away, look, I mean, what Premier League club is going to give a chance to a 50 overall striker? So yeah, Kilgore, 5 appearances, 2 goals, 2 clean sheets. There you go. Bobby Mayo, just been promoted. Massimo Lestien. I thought I was going to have a really good player on my hands, but he's not growing physically. He needs to go away. Makoto Sakubara. Yeah, again, not growing in physicals. There is no point. 5, that's dirt. 5'8", 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Not good. Jack Burgess, he impressed me, to be fair, this season. Only got the 1 clean sheet out of the 8 appearances, though, that he played, which you could say is a little bit concerning. What's more concerning is that he's not growing physically, and that means we have to say goodbye to him, unfortunately. Performances aside, I mean, you just look at physicals. Okanaya. I think he had a good breakthrough season. It wasn't, like, spectacular, but he scored a spectacular goal, I remember it. It's just smashing it into the opposite top corner, and, well, that really propelled him. And you look at them stats and you think, he's done alright. 9 appearances in the Championship, 2 goals, 2 assists. Like, that is really good. Growing physically, I think, for now, we definitely keep an eye on him. He might be one of the priority sales. Because he is 17, he does need to be bumped up a little bit. Mikhail Marquis, not growing in physicals, but I really do like him. And we're talking really do like him. I like his mohawk. I like the style of his defending. He did make, like, a shocking mistake a few episodes back, but by now he's well and truly made up for it. Another centre-back, though. Matthew Williams was just terrible. He's not terrible. He's not terrible. He's just one of the same group of people who just don't grow in physicals, and they're not part of my plans. Jonathan Kennedy. Right, this is the one. Contract expiring in 2 months. We didn't renew it. Simple as that. He's 68 overall. We could have got a couple of million for him. I didn't think it was worth the fuss. We've got bigger fish to fry in this summer. So I decided, look, your time at the club's done. He were an alright defender, but you'd know that he weren't going to amount to much, even though he was an exciting prospect because of his physicals. Simple as that, and you couldn't really put him. You couldn't put him at centre-back either because of his low strength, even though you can say, look, Pennington had low strength. Which is fair enough, but this isn't FIFA 15. And he is not Pennington. So I thought, yeah, fair enough. I could have got at least probably pushing about 2-3 million. I could have got 2-3 million for this guy. However, I think with the pre-season tournament, it's not about the money that's coming in because our transfers are already done. Really, Gianluca HAIN's the big transfer. And we don't need to pay any more for Gianluca HAIN now. We just need to get rid of people. And he was the first one to go. If you look at that as well, Jonathan Kennedy played 11 times only with 3 clean sheets. Completely outshot by Alves. It's such a shame. In another series, he could be a star man. But he was in the same position as Alves. And Alves has been superb. He's growing physically. He's just been brilliant. Juan Maresca. Now, this is a difficult one because, like, he's a great player, isn't it? But, I mean, he's not growing in physicals, so what a shame. Alanovic not growing in physicals. Verhulst not growing in physicals. They're just all down the board. It's so sad to see all these kids that are not going to make it. Patrick Fuller is growing in physicals, but he's a bit crap right now. Joe Amu. It's probably, you know what? A right-sided defender might be the guy that we're looking for in this transfer window if we are going to buy anybody. If. Big if. Because we got Neil Reach, we got Alves, and we got no backup. We can play some of the centre-backs at wing-back, which could actually... Thinking about that might help, because we've got loads of centre-backs, all growing in physicals. Makiewicz, he's only 5'11", so he might actually be better off suited on one of the wing-back roles. You know that I like my centre-backs playing wing-back, especially the ones that are growing in physicals. Ben Burns, he didn't even grow in physicals, but he was an unbelievable right-back. I don't know how and I don't know why. Jamie Moore-Taylor didn't have the height, was a great left-back. So, Joe Amu, 12 appearances, 1 assist, 1 clean sheet. Patrick Fuller, just the 1 appearance. Verhulst, 3 appearances, 2 clean sheets. Alanovic there. Maresca, yeah, you've seen it. Rafael Lopez scored a wonderful goal against either Rotherham or Doncaster. I think I'm going to take a guess at Doncaster. Growing physically, but he's got no status. What can you say? I mean, I right want to keep him. I right want to keep him. But I can't justify upgrading his stats. I mean, upgrading his potential. Because he's not really been a standout player. He's only played 11 times. I don't know, man. Andreas Ramos. I just... Thumbs up to that one. He's doing well. Still really pissed off that he's not a potential to be special player, but gonna have to let that one slide, unfortunately. Romero not growing in physicals, and this one is doing me nutting because he's like 56 and 17. Come on. Pablo Munoz is growing in physical. Well, that is actually a surprise, a big surprise. So he might be. Oh, yes, he might be an option, eventually. Let's hope that continues. Joshua Doody. We fucking love Doody, mate. He's not played a single game, but you know that this guy's going to just be hilarious to watch. Nick Williams. You get to him. 3 appearances, 2 goals. Both came in the last episode. Against Blackburn, I think it was, the second of which was just stupid. What the fuck was the keeper doing? Oh, right. His physicals are going up. That's a plus. His technicals are going up. That's great. He needs to be sold. We all know that. He is the priority. And Macaulay Deba, I think, is going to be the same. I mean, he has all the makings of being the next Elliot Scars. He's the same height. He's about the same weak foot and skill moves. Just basically the same. So, yeah. There's a lot of shipping out to do. You probably can't count how many people I said, yo, this guy needs to go, this guy needs to go, this guy needs to go. Part of the problem is because we have youth academy players won't need to be brought up. It's just a constant change here. And looking at it, Mike Smith looks a bit tasty. 5'4" means that he'd be about 6 foot. Let's leave this, because that is not the proper save. I'll just run through the stats again when I load up Youth Squad Legends. Only really quickly. Because you'll realise it takes so long to load for a new season, so I weren't going to make you wait around for that. So I decided to do the training. I've used some of the let's have a look. Used some of the manager career focus training. I've just used some of them recently. I completely forgot they exist. And I think I might use another one for this. Actually, I don't know, because I think there's going to be a lot of reloading here. So, let's have a look at the youth squad first. We've got Achabi at 53, potential of 79 to 85. Carrazzo, 82 to 88. Looking very good, really. Let's have a look at central attacking midfielder. Not bad. I've just seen the transfer budget. That's the first time that I've seen it. 14.5 million. Pretty low, but, I mean, what can you really do? Greg Martin is a wing-back idea. He's 59 overall, and obviously didn't accept the contract. Stayed in the youth squad anyway. I didn't get news that he left, so that's a good positive. Jack Doherty, central defensive midfielder, potential's alright. Jose Cruz, because that's an English name. Overall of 53 with a potential of 80 to 86. You can see like there's some here. Greg Martin is in that little golden window where he could potentially have the physically growing thing. Jose Cruz, Jose Vidal, you kind of expect them to have that physical growth. In another sense, Logan Lewis, his potential's great, but he's already 60 overall, so I can't really see it working out for him. Lewis Henderson, 51. Mike Smith, 49, but he does look tasty. New Zealander. Nathaniel Novak. And then Ryan Jennings. Yeah! Then we look at the squad report. Gianluca HAIN will not be in the squad just yet. However, we'll see that Charles Dalgard's gone up to an 82 because I did do a little bit of training on him. 73 for Reach, 76 for Makiewicz, 77 for Tom Evans, 72 for Ricardo Alves, 74 for Kieran Aziz, 81 for Vitus Ludwig. Gianluca Minotti, I think, has grown to a 78. I think he was 77 the last time that we saw him. Alexis Gillespie, 75. Elliot Scores, 79. Closing in on that 80. That'll be nice. Bernardo Lobo's gone up to a 70. That is great news. He's looking just about perfect right now. The growth is good. Moulin 68, Bradley Campbell. You might notice that I really want Bernardo Lobo to succeed because it's nearly perfect. I'd like the skill moves to be a bit better, but I mean, with what he's got at his disposal, he seems to just take the mickey out of some defenders. Bradley Campbell 75, Molon Day 57, Bradley Darby 64. Peter Babior 70, Harry Killip 68, David Hines 67, Davo Yerkin 66, Tyrone Digby 52, Glenn Redenson 61, Tolman Tuiloma 61, potential to be special, interesting. Tim Croken 57, Nicholas Borrego I think has just gone up by 1, Mike Moll 68, Abdullah Adumar, I can't say his name. That, for 1, will be a reason why I sell him. No, I'm kidding. Cameron Kilgore, I mean, I probably will sell him, to be fair. Bobby Mayer, 53. Massimo Lestien, 58. Makoto Sakabara, 64. Jack Burgess, 56. Yasuo Okanaya, 55. Mikael Marquis, 64. Matthew Williams, 62. Juan Maresca, 65. Let me have a drink. Slaven Alanovic, 61. Dennis Verhulst, 66. Patrick Fuller, 62. Joa Mu, 65. Rafael Lopez, 65. Andreas Ramos, 64. Fernando Romero, 56. Pablo Munoz, 63. Joshua Doody, 54. Just Doody. Actually, saying that, I don't think he's in the chat anymore, but Barmer has a Doody in his Seattle Sounders. And when I heard it, I was like, Doody. It's like, yeah. And then we got Deba at 56. I'm sorry. You know what? I was really annoyed when I had to release Deba. I mean, sorry. When I had to release Kwon Ye. But, I know it's Kwon Yi, but yeah. A bit annoyed because every time I saw him, I was like, yeah. So, what we got for y'all? Let's try and keep this interesting for you guys. I want everybody in the chat a little bit more involved. I haven't been reading the chat. I'm sorry, but like we need to get through the first section. But now it gets more involved with you guys. We want to I want you guys to think up names, players that have really impressed you in the season gone by. Then we are going to go and make a poll. The winner of that poll, they will improve in potential. Yeah? Do not include anybody with a potential to be special. Which is only one person, to be fair, and that is Alves. I think it's Ricardo Alves, isn't it? I should remember his name. He's one of our best players. Hello? Oh, right, I thought the game just gave up on me. Ricardo Alves. So that is the only guy that you really can't say boost him. Because we can't boost him. We physically can't. That doody booty. Oh, right. Whilst you're thinking up players to be maybe boosting, I want someone to make the poll as well, but let's bring up a list of players. I will shortlist basically. You just throw names and I will shortlist. Oh, also anybody under the overall of 60, and that includes Nick Williams. I'd love to boost Nick Williams right now, but I can't because he's only 16. He's only 49 overall, so you can't see the status and you just can't do it. And I'm not ruining his potential for anybody. What I am going to do is I am going to sell him. We're going to play the season. Nick Williams hopefully will get game time at his Irish club. He'll probably playing for an Irish club. And we'll buy him back later on. Next season it'll be a completely different animal. Everybody's saying Nick Williams. Aziz is a good one. Aziz, since Buchtman went and Lugvid came in, Aziz has been quality. However, yet again I've got a problem. We've got a problem with that. Kieran Aziz is 22, so we can't do it. And we just can't do it. Tom Evans we can do it with. That would mean that Tom Evans goes to a potential to be special player. We would have to sort out his contract before that anything happens. Scars, I can't really say. If someone says Scars to me, I can't say no. Because he's been superb. I'm so surprised at how he's handled the Championship. And you know what? I feel like he's going to handle the Premier League as well. I feel he's not quick, but he's strong. He's fucking... And like, we are talking seriously strong here. Like, and he's just a pure finisher. No, it's a difficult one, really, actually, looking at that. The rules make it difficult because most of them that have broke through this season can't be used. Ramos had an alright season. HAIN's had a very good season. I said how consistent he was. Yeah. Mike Malt had a good season. That is for certain. So, someone is going to have to make a list here. Everybody's saying do Williams. I can't do Williams. Look, guys. If I could, I would, but he's a 49 overall player, and that means that he has no status. As soon as he goes to a 60 overall player, the status appears, and therefore I know if I'm boosting him correctly. If I try it now, we could ruin Nick Williams. Simple as. He's left-footed. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm not going to ruin him for the sake of Nick Williams has just like hit the scene and everybody wants him to play. We will be selling him, and unfortunately we won't see him for a bit. Jurkin is a good shout. Marquette. I said how good. I really do like Marquette. I'm going to do it actually because this list is going to be long. So everybody on stream, everybody in YouTube as well, the video is just going to be stuck for a while whilst I do this straw poll. We want YSL boost. Well, I'm not going to spell these right, by the way, but you'll know who they are. I'll put the position as well so you kind of know who these guys are. HAIN. I feel like, to be fair, this is only part of the show because it probably is going to boil down to two players. And that'll be Elliot Scars or Tom Evans. Because they're like the big hitters of the series. Try and be unbiased. Anybody, like if you've had a player that you've been really impressed with over the season, if it is Tom Evans or Elliot Scars, then vote for them. Fair enough. But if you have been impressed by someone else, don't be swayed by the famous, popular Scars and Evans. Who else? I have to put Ramos in there. Just, I think there were only a couple of occasions that season where Ramos didn't impress me up front. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit long, this list. See what else we got. Hello. That's a great point. Neil Reach has been so good in that right back spot, and he just gets overlooked all the time because obviously there are more sensational players. But Neil Reach is a consistent consistently good player, so he gets in the list. Oh my days, this list is long. I think we've got him. I think we got them all. Preach for reach. That's good. That is good. Yeah, that's it. We've got nine names, alright? We've got Marquis, HAIN, Scores, Evans, Ramos, Makiewicz, Jurken, Reach, and Malt. Get voting. I'll create it and copy this link. If someone can keep refreshing the chat with that link, like every so often, just to make sure people are aware of it, then that would be like very helpful. I'll just smash on the results, and the Preach for Reach bandwagon has already got 2 votes. Nice. Oh wow, Preach for Reach, 4 votes. Okay, all right. My little saying about Reach, yeah, that was a good call. To be fair, he's so like, it's what makes him a good defender. You completely forget he's there. You completely forget he's there because he does his job. So you don't look at him and go, "What are you doing that for?" Right, let's go into the transfers whilst you're selling that, whilst you're basically making Reach your guy. So Lestien, add to the transfer list. Makiewicz, disallow. Crocombe, add to the transfer list. Nichols, add to the transfer list. Reach, disallow. Kilgore, add to the transfer list. Williams, add to the transfer list. Aziz, disallow. Ramos, disallow. Okanayo, add to the transfer list. Marquette, disallow. Amu, disallow. Tuiloma, disallow. Mike Mole, disallow. Sakabora, add to the transfer list. Burgess, add to the transfer list. A lot of players' contracts are expiring in 12 months, so need to look over that. Scores, disallow. Derby, disallow. Showing great potential, 20 years old. Actually, looking at that, Derby really needs to get sold to hit anything like his potential. 20 years old and only, what, 64? That is a difficult one. Get him on the transfer list. Disallow for Harry Killip. Disallow for Campbell. Hold up. Hold the f*** up. Bradley Campbell's gone to an exciting prospect. I've not touched him. I swear I've not touched him. How good? How good was that transfer? How good was that transfer? That's because we've been training his passing up. Evans, the biggest disallow that you can have, and we need to sort out his contract now, basically. Babios, disallow. Hines, disallow. Minotti, the spine of the team. I think Minotti was an exciting prospect anyway, wasn't it? The spine of the team's going to be the same. Galesso, if we even added him to the transfer list, I don't think he'd be fit enough to be sold. So, I don't know what happened there. He might be just about fit for the transfer deadline day. I didn't really want to sell him this early on, but HAIN the pain is coming and Galessa's in pain. Simple as. I'll disallow for now. Lobo, disallow. Verhulst, add to the transfer list. So, right, okay, what we're doing right now. We're only going to have 2 wing-backs. Hopefully, at the end of this. Maybe not at the end of this episode, but at the end of the whole transfer window, we will only have 2 registered proper wing-backs. If they get injured, centre-backs get in the place. Trolls Dalgard is seriously happy with the club. Need to show, if it's still there, I need to show you the letter that he brought, because he was like, I'm totally committed, after he was like smelling the money. Ludwig got that potential to be special. Oh. He make me wet myself in a sexual way. Alves, potential to be special as well. Jurken, disallow. Lopez, oh man, this is it. This is the long goodbye, isn't it? This is the sad goodbye of Rafael Lopez. It's just a really nice midfielder to play with, but he never had the potential. So we add him to the transfer list, even though we don't want it to. Oh, there's my streamer. That is the right. The results at the moment stand at Reach at 7 votes, and then the nearest is Ramos with 2. So get your skates on, lads. If you want someone else than Reach to be potential boosted, you need to vote now. I think Moulin might be making the move away just because I kind of want that QPR goalkeeper. It would make it more realistic that we'd have a set amount of English players just to like sort out English registration. There's no English registration on this game, but it just makes it more realistic. Borrego. He's only showing great potential, Borrego. Didn't score a single goal last season. But he's a good backup. Oh, disallow. We don't need the money. Simple as. I think we've got enough structurally, especially at a 4-star club. And we've got HAIN coming in. Munoz is growing in physicals, so we'll disallow and see what he can do. Day, add to the transfer list. Aduamo, add to the transfer list. I got his name right. Maresca, add to the transfer list. Fuller, add to the transfer list. Romero, we're going to go all the way down these. They're all going to go into the transfer list. Oh, Nick Williams has recently joined club. Which is good for you guys because he's around for another 6 months. What can I do for the next 6 months then? I don't want to stunt his growth. His physicals especially. But we definitely need to get him rid of the summer. Like if we can't get rid in the summer, we will never get that May bump. And that's the main, that is what he needs to have. So, if he's recently joined the club, then I can't really do anything. Redenton, add to the transfer list. And I think that's everybody there. Look, like I said, if Aduama becomes something special, then we sign him back. The thing is, the sooner you're found in Youth Squad Legends, the luckier you are. Because when you're a small club, every single youth player that has the potential, you nurture it. You have the time. You give them the games. We're in the Premier League now. So, and thankfully, the objective will be to avoid relegation, which is spot on, basically. I mean, 4 stars. I mean, we can't... kind of really aiming for mid-table, but it basically means that we won't get sacked. I don't think we'll get relegated. Right, let's save this up, because this is when the reloading's going to begin. You have no idea how long this could take. Let's train players up. So, Nick Williams might be the guy that we need to look at. His passing suggested headers and volleys. That could be a good one. He should have better heading for someone of 6'5". We're gonna have to bring him up quickly. However, we don't want to destroy him. 49 overall. We can do a lot of things with this guy before stunting his growth, his physicals. So I can't really see what would be the problem, really. These are all suggested. Wow. Whatever, mate. Chance creation. Now we can't do chance creation because the attributes have already changed. With sharpshooting you can. Eh? Oh, you kidding me? I needed to quit that anyway. Oh no. We go back. I did say get one of them catalogue things. However, let's not do it whilst I've got other things on my mind, which is very true. So what did we have? We had sharpshooting. I know we had that, and we had headers and volleys. That's what we had. Right, the next 3. Let's not do Dalgard. Do the Dalgard. Could do the same for Kilgore. No. We don't need to do the same for Kilgore because Kilgore can be sold. You just got to get the right mix of growing stats that you really want to be grown and making sure that you don't screw them up physically. Bradley Campbell's finishing is poor. We're going to bring up Bradley Campbell's chance creation. Kieran Aziz is 22. He's physically grown into a decent player already. We were training him up in defending, and I think that is something that I need to keep on going with. Yeah, his marking's so poor. And at the top level games, you don't just need your centre backs defending, you need your centre mids coming back and defending as well. And then I really want to push Derby. I can't go back. But I'm sure Derby's physicals are alright. So I can't. I really do want to. I don't want to sell him. So we need to push his stats big time. And that's it. The first training drill. Yay! Darby's gone up in his marking. Williams has gone up dramatically. That's all nice. Reach has already won. It's very true. For me, man. Is it gonna... You know what, guys? I am so sorry. But I know I've done it for 2 years straight, but like that season, you guys have already voted Reach. That's great, but for that season, I can't look past Evans. He's been phenomenal. So that's the two players that need boosting. I didn't boost in January, by the way, so that's why I'm choosing my player, and that's why we don't really need to be playing the pre-season tournament. Although they are going to be helpful in terms of structuring the admin, which I'll show you in a second. Oh, hello. Oh, is it 2020 is a European Championship? Makiewicz is in the European Championships. Go on, son. Team stats. No, that's not the right thing. Is it the right thing? Oh yeah, European Championships. And it's completely froze on me. Nice, cheers. You know, if it has actually froze, it's not froze. It's just been stupid. Come on, boo! I hope I saved it up. Hey! I'll leave it. Forget it. Forget that I even thought about that. The hang on that was ridiculous. Right, let's go on to the second, because when the second happens, a lot happens. We'll get invited to a pre-season tournament that we'll accept, but we'll not actually play ourselves. They're all 4 stars, so I can't really choose anything other than the highest potential money, which is in Germany. Don't want to be looking at Germany again. I think we already had a pre-season tournament in Germany anyway. Okay, this is how we're going to structure it at the start of the window anyway. So, between the 2nd and the 5th, which is the next group stage game, I want at least 1 player sold. And then 6th to the 8th, I want at least 1 player sold. You get my drift. 9th to the 12th, I want 1 player sold. And you might go, oh, that might not happen, mate. Trust me, if you keep on reloading, it does happen. And that's the reason why I sold so many players in January. Pre-contract player arrival. Jean-Luc HAIN. Everybody gonna feel the pain. And I'll save it. You're quite right, I should save it. Not really interested in buying anybody, but sometimes a really good player pops up in the free agents list, so shall we have a look? That's selling players. I don't want to sell players, I want to search for players. It's like a new Jean-Luc HAIN pops up in the free agents, and I'm like, ooh, shiny. Put it to about 23. So I just come in and said squad report. That's literally what we've been doing for the last 30 minutes. I might as well close the straw poll because, like, Reach has won. Reach has won. So congratulations to him. There are a lot of free agent players, a lot more than I expected. Let's go back. Let's bring that back. Let's bring that down to like 21. Still maybe a bit. I'm going to have to go age, what, 16, 17, 18 and upwards. So, I'm sorry, bruh. Find someone. Oh, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of 16-year-olds around here. Right, nobody in the 16-year-old category. 17. A wing back that's pretty quick but nothing else. Nah. Got too many centre backs. Yeah. Ooh, oh, it's a centre. Stop being a centre back. You guys are... Oh, the guys are singing S Club 7 Reach for the Stars. Only in Youth Squad Legends would that happen. Right back. Probably the most interesting player that we've seen so far. "19 years old. We have Doherty. Alright, looking for a new club. Oh, no, no, you... It's alright, that's alright. Thought you'd killed me then. Jonathan Kennedy's down there. The free agents list. You haven't got a face. There's the special one, but I mean, like, he's 5'7". Let's put him on the short list, just to see how much he would cost in terms of wages, and he's got a decent weak foot and skill moves. Not really that interested anyway, mate, to be fair. Telfer interests me more. I don't really want to get like that many regen players. I feel like FIFA 16 has given me the tools to actually help promote these players from my own youth academy. So let's not try and depend on free agent players that much, because I can do this. I can do this myself. And the scouts have worked their fucking arses off to get me a team like this. Unless there's someone like completely like out of the like this guy. Argentinian centre mid. Ivan Abolo. Right, let's not approach the sign just yet. What's £9,000 per week? Add to shortlist. Let's be having some of you. That's the centre mid. Moreno Loosely. Great name. Loosely. Add to shortlist. A lot of players in this free agent. I can't believe how 6'7". What the fuck? You crazy. You so crazy. Centre back. Don't look at centre backs, Curtis. Oh. Fuck. Wow. Not quick. He's sick, but he's not quick. His acceleration's not even going to be in the 70s. What? You make no sense. You look great, and it's like, but you can't run. Oh, he was already in my shortlist, that kid. Oh! The wingers! He's already in my shortlist. Wow! How has he not been picked up yet? That was easily, and I'm saying that was easily the most impressive right there. That is the standout. That is the one that we have to go for. Simple as. Pena. He's a penis. Is that literally the Spanish translation of penis? Jimin Bang. Good name. Don't look at centre backs, Curtis. Latorre looks alright, but he's a centre back. No more looking at centre back. Terrible man. Left back at 6'1". Add to shortlist. He's 22. We're giving up. That's it. Oh my days. No, forget that. That's alright. We're alright. That is it. Free agents all good. Let's have a look at the shortlist. What's full of ridiculous players. Alex Neil's probably going to be our next backup keeper. I like where Skender's going. There's a lot of hang. Callum McGugan is looking impressive. Potential to be special, eh? Wow. I forget that Skender guy. I mean, fuck. What? And he's got 5-star skill moves. And he can play right back and left back. Wow. I can't even remember shortlisting him. Yeah, this is the kid, right? This is the kid. If we were ever going to buy a centre-back, it is going to be Joachim Rasnot. He reminds me so much of Adrian Glarner. It's unbelievable. And if you remember Adrian Glarner, he's one of the clear, like, Halfar, Evans, Pennington He was a Steener. You can put in that bracket as well. Glorner easily can fit in that bracket because he was class. He was a decent centre back. Got that 4-star weak foot as well. That is Vidic's regen. Jack Coker is fucking massive. Like massive, and he's an exciting prospect. Chuffing hell. There are a lot of good players here. I might actually buy a couple of wing backs. I'm not going to lie. I'm not actually taking my time here. It's taking a while to... You know, if I open up the info on the player, it takes a while to actually move away, which is pretty disconcerting. Simone for Nazier. This kid looks good. For a free agent, he looks really good. Moreno Loosely. And he's called Ando. He's called Ando. I already like him. Sean Oyanuga. We had an Oyanuga beforehand. Oh, he's turning into a nice player. Emil Kuriri. It's nice to see all these really good players just popping up everywhere. Alexandre Begue is he's turned into a good player. Let's have a look at his... that is not the right page. I'd like to have a look at the player bio. Oh, forget that. I'll keep him on the shortlist because, like, he's going to be probably one of the best players in the world. Murray, 76. Hans Linsen, 74. All not as good as Gianluca HAIN Feel the Pain, which is great. Apart from this kid, who's like Ibrahimovic regen, looks great and everything. Apart from the fact that he's shit. You're not gonna buy someone for like 30 odd million just to have a 2-star weak foot. That isn't happening. That's it. Yeah, so, and a penis. And a penis, wherever he is. And a penis Jimenez. I'm going to approach the side. He wants £20,000 a week. For 5 years. Well, actually, 4 years. I'm going to say 5 years, crucial first-team player. I don't think he's going to reject that. Moreno Loosely, I think, will be soon getting a call from Yeovil Town. That's a backup. Who's got 72 finishing? Is that the right mid? Right mid. Yeah, well, he'll have to be trained on his crossing. That is it's no problem. Jack Coker, yes. And Callum McGugan, super yes. Now. We need this kid. Now. So I can't see there being a problem of forking out all the millions. Worth between let's tempt them. Try and start with 10 million. If we can get him to 10 million, that would be nice. And then we'll come back for Adam Neal soon. Alright, save it up. As late as it can go, mate. Because it's going to take a while. Just saying. That's not Matter's new jet. Like, it's only 2020, mate. Matter's only about 28. The reloading is real. Unless they come back with... transfer offers would be nice, guys. I'm not going to... oh, yeah, there's plenty of... yeah, alright. Contract offer accepted. Transfer offer unacceptable. 15.5 million for... okay. But there's no transfer offer, so we have to go back. And this is where it's going to take forever. So... yeah, just sit back. If you have the time, then watch it. If you don't have the time, then you don't need to. I'll try and get you as quickly as possible to know everything that's going to happen in episode 42, which would be the next episode, edited. Who do you want to boost? I'm boosting Evans, which could take forever. And you guys are boosting Reach, Neil Reach. And I'm thinking we do the boosting between the end of the pre-season tournament and the start of the season. We won't be going any further than the start of the season. Hopefully we can get about 5 or 6 sales done. Nick Williams being sold would be the biggest positive. Okanaya I'd like to see go because they are the two that could really become very special. Reach is the left back that we play right back. He's called Neil Reach. Also, since this is going to be a late night, sit back, relax. Anybody who we sold in the January or summer of last season, if you want me to check them, I am going to check to Buchtman. He's an 83 overall now. He still has the physical presence of a beetle. And not the ones that sing, an actual beetle. The technicals are great, but... look, guys, Buchtman or Ludwig. It's simple, isn't it? It's simple. Part of the reason why I've sold him as well, like, he still remains in the Premier League, so we still play him. We are going to be playing Buchtman somewhere along the line, which is like, that's great. It's great the fights that we are going to be able to play him. Can you check Penis's skill moves and weak foot? Cutzy, thank you for saying that. Oh my god, that's nice. We're gonna have to call him. I'm gonna have to call him Ander, even though that'll get confusing as well. Can't be calling him Penis though. They're not great. I can beat around the bush, but they're not great. We need to buy him anyway. Even if it's just to sell him later on, it's well worth it. So we'll make a really healthy profit. Although. Right, this is the thing. Now that I've seen that, which thank you for pointing that out. We go back. We go to Galesso. What date is this? Yeah, we go to Galesso. That is not Galesso. It's not even Galesso that I need. What am I talking about? We go to Borrego and we allow add to transfer list. If we're taking one in, if we're bringing one in, we might as well take one out. I mean, this guy's got better weak foot skill moves, but he was just disappointing last season. And at the end, he wasn't really playing. He wasn't playing at all. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Right? No. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We're gonna just take this to the late hours. Be prepared, guys. I've done this on a Friday night for a reason. It means that you guys don't need to get up for school in the morning, or college, or wherever you go. Because this might be going to, what? A ridiculous time at night. The penis jokes are big. Just... that's not the only thing that's big. It's the penis that's big. No, I don't know. No, to be fair, the penis is only 5'7", but I mean that's pretty big for a penis. We can't call it the penis. You see, like there's standards. There's very little standards on Youth Squad Legends, but there's standards nonetheless. I'm drawing the line at penis. Oh, could you imagine? Yeah, if you had penis and cums in the same team, dear me. Oh, you know, somewhere in the world, someone has parents just overhearing this video, and they think I'm the worst influence on their child. I'm a good person. It's just EA have put a game with a penis. There's a guy called Combs as well. Drawing a line with the penis. Transfer offer, and this is for Matthew Williams, not Nick Williams. He'll do. That's one gone. So, we can get Loosely into the club as well. Am I saying that right? Loosely? Transfer offer unacceptable for McGugan. Can't see it taking that. I'm not going to put it up to like 15.5. 13 will probably sway them. Let's have a look at Loosely's stats, and also whilst we're here, let's have a look at our new signing stats, shall we? Because that shit exciting. That's exciting, bitch. HAIN feel the pain. HAIN. Oh, he's 83 now. Oh my god, how good is he? Oh. He is too much. He is too much to even handle. And we got him on a free. Think about that for a second. We don't even. You know what? Don't even play him in. We don't play him in strike. Play him on the wing. Play him on the goddamn wing. Look at that. Wow. Gianluca HAIN. What a player. Right, where's the other guy? Presuming he'd be near... Yes, lose late. Oh no, sorry. I thought he was 76 then. He's 70. That's great. That is a really good backup. And we save. No. Mike Mull kind of got an injury. Do we reload? Do we not reload? It's up to you. Kind of expected, really, wasn't it? 2 months is out, by the way. Don't reload. No, we won't then. We won't. Except the P. Oh, no. 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 Stall. No, accept. Accept. Well, that's annoying. I knew for a second that, you know, if we were gonna... we need to change these, by the way. Gianluca HAIN needs to be trained on finishing. That is something that I need to do immediately because he's already getting older. Don't really want to get Aziz out. It's going to have to be Campbell. Like, wingers finishing, do they really need finishing? I mean, it'd be nice, but... Oh, Gianluca HAIN's international duty, so we might as well just forget about that. And Williams is now a 50 overall player. Nice. Hopefully Mike Mull is recovers quickly. Fingers crossed he's alright. Well, let's have a look. Thinking about it, Mike Mull is probably one of the strongest physically growing. I think he'll be alright, to be fair. It could have happened to someone much worse, because his physicals grow. It's alright. I bet in the 2 months he's not fit, he'll only go down 1 in maybe 2. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Like I say, it could have happened to someone could have made more of a meal of it. What would suck... I don't know who that is. What would be really annoying is if either HAIN gets injured or someone that we've like had for a long time, I guess. Like, Scores getting an injury would be terrible, especially that we've just gone into the Premier League. Look, guys, look. This is going to happen all the time, by the way. I've had like huge experience of this. Supposedly, the transfers are not scripted anymore, even though Chelsea want this player and always want this player and never stop wanting this player. I think it was that strike. I think it's the Ibrahimovic striker, isn't it? Ibrahimovic regen. Let them get it. I wish them all the best, really. I hope they do get it, because it means that the Premier League is even more interesting. He definitely will be a very good player, he's just not for me. You ready for this, guys? I am now. Oh yeah, that's Lundqvist. So who is that? Who is the guy that Chelsea want? No doubt it's going to pop up again. What a fucking surprise. Hammerstedt. Who is Hammerstedt? Find Hammerstedt. Hammerstedt. Quick. He's worse. That guy's worse. God, they could go for that Ibrahimovic regen and they decided to go for that. Wow. Nice one, Chelsea. You're not just giving me the title. I mean, it won't happen in the first season, but... Go away. Go and buy someone else. Penis jokes have gone down. Oh, mate. Big up the penis jokes. I'm giggling like a schoolgirl. Piss off. Don't go for him. The same. I'm glad that McGugan's transfer offer is accepted at 13 million, but we need a transfer offer before we go further. We've exhausted the penis jokes. To be honest, they came out of nowhere. Oh, you guys and your puns. Piss off! At EA, we strive to do better for career mode. Therefore, are you ready for this, guys? We're gonna give you no scripted transfers. Although Chelsea are definitely gonna go for Hammerstedt. All the time. Oh, never mind, never mind. And Arsenal will sign Morata. And Chelsea will sign Griezmann. But Dalgard's not going anywhere. Huh? Dalgard goes nowhere. Because he's Dalgard. We okay. We are fine. Well, it's amazing that we actually won that first game as well. Yeah, we beat Eintracht Frankfurt. Maybe I have to do the calendar sim to the next day. Maybe. That could pull up a different result. There you go. Not bad. Jack Burgess will be going to Bohemian FC. Fingers crossed we don't get an injury now. Hellas Verona are the next team that we face. We lost 2-0. No injury, which is nice. Crucial or important? I think it'd be crucial, wouldn't it? We give one to Stoke City. We take one away from Stoke City. Poor Mike Moult. Player sold. I wonder what this one is. Transfer offer for Massimo Lestien. He's gone. Therefore, that means that I can get 2 transfers in before we get onto that Werder Bremen game. Matthew Williams has gone on to... Was that Crew? Crew put a bid in for him. Save. Newcastle keen on signing Cutzy. Did I seriously just see that? Aduam has gone to Stevenage. What? Okay, that was a bit crazy. I don't want to get out of the group stage, but then I don't know. We'll see. No, we. What a result! That is stunning. Oh, fuck off with this. Broken tailbone. Fucking great. Fucking great. Bastard. Right. I think Jean-Luc HAIN does actually need to play wing now. That's just happening. Chance creation, that's what we need. HAIN goes with an F. His first training session, an F. Thought 2 months was bad. That is just shocking. And it's in a position that we actually need players. Hold up. Hold up. I think I might have just saved his bacon by doing a mistake, you know. Wait. I have. I've saved his bacon by making a mistake. Well, there you go. Where are we? Transfer offer has just come in for a Duma, right? So, okay, that's helped me. But then again, if we lose to Werder Bremen, we're out of the group stage. Bit shit. No, we won that 2-1. Player injured. No. That was an accident, by the way, guys. So Magugan's in. Now we'll save it up. Because what I didn't do was save it up after the Werder Bremen game. Pressed X, went to Atlanta. Oh, I can't remember the name of the... Atalanta, that's it. And, yeah. Fucked up. I'm getting rid of Campbell on this training anyway. And Jean-Luc HAIN, feel the pain. Get him on chance creation. I didn't do that on purpose. I honestly didn't do that on purpose. So, sorry. Gets a B this time. Oh, look at William. Oh, look at William. He went up 2. He went up 2 in finishing then. Doesn't feel like someone that is absolutely terrible at finishing. Right. Is it all saved? I save. You call bullshit. You call bullshit. I didn't actually mean that. You probably can guess by the tone of my voice when I actually pressed X that I kind of made a mistake, so... What's up with Dare to Dream? Not much. There were just some people hassling me about it and I decided to stop it for a bit. It's not a problem. Hey, come on. No, Dare to Dream's not dead. No chance. Don't worry. It's still in the back of my mind, purring away. It just, it needs its time. And, if you got... When these people on the Dare to Dream with Djibouti Twitter page saying, "Oh, you need to give us some more results. You need to give us some more results." You've woke up. This is what gets me. I did like a 7-hour shift, right? And I was called up into work like earlier that day. I was only doing a 3-hour shift. I only worked part-time. Called up earlier. "Look, we need you to come in early." And I'm like, right, okay, that's fair enough. So, it completely out of the blue. Then I get back home and everybody's going, well, one person is going, "Can we have results now? Can we have results?" And it's like, no. No. I'll do it in my own time. I was going to actually, like, amazingly, I was going to do it the day after. This Wednesday, I was free. And just because I saw that, I was like, I'm not going to do it. Decided to do something else. And then, Wednesday night, I thought that talk from the touchline thing, which came off really well. I am gonna see. I'm gonna see how. I really enjoy doing Dare to Dream. It's just people nag me. I don't like nagging. It's not dead. Simple as that. It's not dead. Transfer offer for Cameron Kilgore. Burton Albion. Yeah. Go on, Burton. Save. Alright, so get back to the shortlist. Sign up Adam Neal, whose contract's expiring in 12 months, so we could get him on the cheap. Oh yeah, $500,000 would be very nice indeed. Semi-finals against Atalanta, and we won that 4-1. Injuries? No injuries, but a transfer offer for Bradley Derby. This comes from Chelsea. Oh, do we sell him to Chelsea? 20 years old, 65, showing great potential, but we've just started trading him up, so he needs to go to the reject all offers section. We're not selling him. Player sold. Lestien's gone. Save up. Oh my god, I found you. I love your channel. Thank you. Thank you for saying it. 51. What? What? 51.5 million for Salah. What the That is a lot of money. Mohammed, is it Mohammed Salah? There. 88 overall. Where did he get that? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, going back to the Bradley Campbell incident, that was an honest mistake, and I don't want anybody to think that I've done that on purpose. There you go. I am really sorry. We to be fair, if I was gonna, would I? If there was a toss-up between Bradley Campbell and Mike Malt not to be injured, I'd probably, yeah, I'm gonna forget that because I probably would remove the injury from Bradley Campbell if I had the choice. There you go. Transfer offer rejected for Adam Neal. This is not really what we want. We've done really well in this competition and I've not had any part in it. Juan Maresca off to Barcelona. Congratulations. We're saving the game, right? Because, like I said at the start of the season, I want a player to be sold. Let's have a look. Let me show you. Better way to show you, right? So we were here. I wanted a player to be sold before this game, and then I wanted a player to be sold before this game. If you get it by then, if you keep on reloading and finding the transfer offers, you're able to sell a lot more players that way. So we have already got a transfer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've already got 5 transfer offers for players. So I know that 5 players are already getting sold. After this, maybe we go every 3 days. But also we think, look, we need to boost Evans and Reach. We need to think about boosting them. Premier League starts quite early. Ugh, stressful now. Doesn't really matter what we do in the final. I mean, we beat Eintracht Frankfurt and then we lose to them in the final, so that's not good. Oh no, that transfer offer's done. Cameron Kilgore's gone. Keep an eye on his improvements. Just wanted to let you know I'm a bit worried having read some of the speculation surrounding me. So we've lost the pre-season on the final, but that's all right. I'm super glad for that because that's brought us some decent money. We're already selling players. Save it up. I guess you guys want to listen. Want to see McGugan's stats in full. Pretty sure you've seen them already, but wherever he is, there he is. Very nice indeed, and got that 5-star skill move hype going on about him. Even though, bad pointer, he doesn't have any defensive work rate. Reach is... I think Reach is... might be right-footed. I think we put him there simply because he could play on the right. Or he could play centre row. No, he's left-footed. He can play left-back or centre-back. He does a very good job at right-back, so there's no real point of changing it. Alves has got that 5-star skills as well. even though we got McGugan, I'm still going to try and put Alves and Reach out there for as many games as I possibly can. Okay, so now we need to just change this up a bit. Sell players. Transfer listed. There's just so many. So many. How are we going to get through them? What we got? I can't even remember. Right, it's Evans. Evans allow short loan. And feel the pain, HAIN. Reach. Allow. Feels it. Nah, mate. You're not being replaced. Oh, this is gonna make him right pissed off. By the way. You're not being replaced, mate. Don't worry. Get on loan for a bit. That's not good. I think we might appease Reach a little bit by giving him a top dollar contract. How much have we got? 18. How much is Reach actually earning now? Reach 2. If we move that up to 5,000, he'll be happy. 2 years. Important. Let's not fall out over this, Reach. We're actually building a very good side here. Transfer offer unacceptable for Adam Neal, the goalkeeper. I hope I saved it. I'm pretty sure I saved it up. 1,200. We'll go for 1 million. What? 1,200,000. Sorry. Save it up just in case here. Right. So we shall aim for a date. Thursday the 23rd. We want a transfer to come in for the Thursday the 23rd of July. Let's have a look. Transfer offer. Lovely. And this is for Nicholas Borrego. Right, let's not sell him for little here. He's 76. He's a 20-year-old. We can get at least 7 million. It's Real Madrid as well. 8, 9. I'm going to go for 10. Screw it. Save up. Yes. Now we go for a transfer on the 26th. Yep, transfers. Transfer off for Tom Evans. That's a good one. They only want to go up for 5 million. That is cheap. Really? Nah, man. Nah. What are you even playing at? Right. Tom Evans to go on loan for Middlesbrough for a little bit. Just a little bit. Transfer offer accepted for Adam Neal. About that new contract. Hold on. Oh, Reach. Stop doing it to yourself, man. We always have to have drama. Doubling his money. Well, doubling the offer that I gave him last. Trebling his... Quadrupling his money. I tell you what, 7 million for Borrego is very, very cheap. Not good. I'm not happy with that sale, but he didn't play well last season, and you can't really expect them to be coughing up millions and millions of pounds, even if it's Real Madrid. Right, he's 7 million. His valuation is 7 million at the moment. And his valuation is still 7 million. He needs we need to offer him a new bastard contract. Ah! You've put it into his head that he's big. He's bigger than the club. I do believe we bought Borrego for nothing because he were a free agent. Or we bought him. We can't have forked out that much for him. I don't have a subscribe button because I'm not partnered with Twitch. And, yeah, only the big guys get partnered with Twitch. Right, contract. I don't know anything. Right, screwed that one up. Hold on. Right, I am going to load up the game, offer Tom Evans the contract, make sure he accepts, then we'll get on with boosting his potential up. I should have done Tom Evans, like the contract with Tom Evans, like at the start of the season. Lobo's there as well, but the main one's Tom Evans. Or contract offer accepted from Adam Neal. Good. But we have wasted a day by doing that. Borrego was from how much did we buy him for? About 3.4 million? Is that right? If it is right, then I need a knighthood and a medal and everything. Are they actually serious? That is a joke. Big news from Neil Reach. Coming out of the Neil Reach camp. Thank you for all the support. I like my vids too. Right, contract offer accepted. Nice. We received a transfer for Slavan Alanovic to go to Bayern Munich. Goodbye. 3 million. Doubling the money, but I mean, for what he was, Borrego should have been sold for a lot more. It's kind of that situation with Angel Di Maria in the summer that he stagnated at Manchester United. He wanted to leave, and because of that, PSG got him for a cut price. Fair enough, he was still in the ballpark of 40 odd million, but it was a cut price. Real Madrid did just squeeze the little man, but with that money that we get from Borrego, we can go and get Jack Coker. Right, did we just save that up? What time is it? Midnight? It is midnight. So Evans is loaned out. If we go back, we'll now see, yeah, so his potential changes. We don't want it to show great potential though. We want it to go up and not down. Might take more than one loan. Just saying. So we might not get to the point where we see Evans and Reach grow to their next potential status, but we will get them closer to that mark. You're now probably understanding how long it takes me to get all these transfer videos done. Like if I hit the transfer window, it takes hours and hours to do it. I enjoy it though, and I think last January with the free transfer of Gianluca HAIN was probably the best transfer window that I've gone through. Sell players. Where am I going here? I am going for Tom Evans. Right, bingo. So, you see that his valuation's gone up by £1 million. He's still an exciting prospect. He has gone up in potential. Good. Super. Are you serious? You feel like you're underpaid? I've just given you a new contract and you accepted it. You are so stupid. Tom Evans is twice the player and he's getting like less than half of your money. Save up. So, step one of Tom Evans' growth to the potential to be special is complete. Yeah, Coker is Cole's regen, but he's like 6'7" or 6 foot, like 6'6", I think. If we don't get a transfer until no. Forget that. Go back. Go back. Yep. The next cut-off point is about the 2nd of August. If we don't get a transfer offer by then, we reload the save. Borrego looks very much likely that he's going to go to Real Madrid. Seven? It's not even say. It wasn't even 7 million. It was 6. That's crap, isn't it? I'll check it. I'll check it later. Yeah, no problem. Watch us get a transfer offer and a player injured. It's just so going to happen. I'm weary. I'm weary. Just because of them 2 big injuries earlier on. I donated. Oh, I don't have the Twitch alerts on. I'm so sorry. Let me just let me say thank you. Let me get it out. Hold up. See, it goes straight to my PayPal, so it might not be your first name, mate, but in fact, I'll thank you for donating hot dog salad. Yeah, it's great. I don't have the Twitch alerts pop up on this live stream simply because it's going straight to Youth Squad Legends video. If you did it on like a Pokemon live stream, it would pop up on that. But thank you very much. You are very kind. Brandon? Is your name Brandon? Thank you, Brandon. If you're not Brandon, then someone... You've stole that card! Oh, mate, that's gonna be a long time before that happens, but... hard work and persistence, I guess. I guess if you're thinking about... Of course! Oh! Deep breath. It had to be the guy that we were trying to boost! That is the worst! Oh... I'll hand that over to you guys. I mean, you wanted to boost him. Do we just accept it? Cheers. Thank you very much, Lee. Do we accept it or reload? Now, this won't be by an accident. If we choose to reload simply because it is fucking reach, then you can have a go at me, but whatever. No, the fans, Lorenzo, we had a poll, we ran the poll, and reach was top of the poll. How big do you need to be for subs? Well, it depends on your depends on actually what you do. So for FIFA, it'll be a lot higher. Scars is 21, correct. He is an exciting prospect, you know that, Lorenzo. He is going to be a ridiculously good player. I know we have Magoogan, we do have Magoogan, however, like I said, Badger, I do want a lot of these youth academy players to be my main players. Like, since FIFA 13, we've been complaining about the lack of youth players that I bring into the side. That's why we actually did that Luton Town series. However, this season, physical growth is better, and we've got a lot of good players. Look, Evans, we're boosting Evans because I don't know, man. I don't know. Excuse me. We decided. No, that's it. I is cheat. Feel a bit vile after that. 100% not going to get another transfer offer until someone's injured. Watch it, watch it. I'll just feel like everybody's sold. Great, that's cool. Well, I kind of agree on the scars thing. I do kind of agree on the scars thing. Just, yeah. I do agree on it. I think... How will... To get 19 goals in the championship through 30-odd games is incredible. Like, that is quality. 21 years old. Player sold, whatever. Whew. Do you expect Campbell's going to be the legend now? Now that he's, like, dodged a... What were it? Broken tailbone? He's dodged the broken tailbone and he's going to become a legend. Someone is definitely going to get injured here. You can just sense it. 79 overall at 21 years old is really good. Yeah, he is the star thing. But then again, listen to this, Lorenzo. I feel really sorry for this player, and I feel pissed off for myself, to be fair. Andres Ramos, potential 90 to 94, but because he was promoted at such a low overall, he's gone down to a showing great potential. He dropped 10 in potential. Just because he wanted to get out of the youth academy. I couldn't stop it. And he just dropped 10 potential. That's fucked up. That's not right. Excuse me. Let's go. Let's try and do it through calendar. That might bring up a oh god, that's very close to the season start. Hello. Yep, that's fine. Right. Glenn Redenton is off to Latina. That's another one. They're slowly getting out of the club. What we got here? Derby's going up. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Good. That was a decent training session. Save. There were one transfer window in YSL 6. I'll always remember it. I sat down. It was noon time, and when I finished recording, it was dark. The recording was about 6 hours long, and it only went through about 3 weeks. Just some crazy stuff. Well, we can go. Let's try and get 3 transfers in, yeah? So, cut-off point 4th, 6th, 8th, yeah? And then that'll be it. We can't do any more. Transfer offer here. Tom Evans. Alright. Well, we could be able to do it. We could be able to do Tom Evans right now. Nice. I'm presuming Neil Reach is going to be very difficult to do simply because he's not happy at the club at the moment. Looking for potential to be special. Valuation went down then. So his potential went down. Oh. Just think. A potential to be special, Tom Evans. Now the waiting game begins, lads. $8.5 million. So I'm presuming the last time we loaned him out, he went up by 2 overall in potential. It might have gone from, say, an 85 to an 87. Now that means that we have to get him up 3 this time round, which takes a little bit longer, but it's not impossible. $7.5 million, so I think that it's obviously gone down there. We've been recording for well over 2 hours. Oh, guys on YouTube, if you're still there, then give us like a signal in the comment section. Say put down something like I don't know. If you're still there on YouTube and you want to be like the kind of secretive kid that like watches all the hours, yeah, put in the comment, I just scratched my leg. That's it. That's the phrase. No one else will know what you're talking about, but I'll know that you've watched 2 and a bit hours of this. Sit back, lads. It could take a while. Yeah! That's getting straight on Twitter. Look at that. No, I don't want you. Siri. I've never used Siri. Why do I want that? He's valued at £10 million. Oh, he's going straight on Twitter. Huh. 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 Tom, you sexy motherfucker. Done. Disallow. Finished. I can't choose Tom Evans ever again. Ah. Right. Save it up. Ludwig's potential is potential to be special. He's at the top. Turning from loan, lovely. Yeah, he's 90 plus. He's fucking phenomenal, man. I just scratched my leg. That's the saying. Don't do it on episode 40. You look like a right idiot. Wait until episode 41's out, which will be this stream. I will like every single comment what says I just scratched my leg. To a certain point, obviously. If you comment I just scratched my leg like a month after the video's uploaded, I might not get back to you. Gotta be honest. Honestly, we might be about 2 seasons in the future. It looks so weird. People getting on that episode, scrolling down to the comment section before they actually start the episode, and everybody just saying, I just scratched my leg. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Kieran Aziz doesn't look like... I'll sort out Kieran Aziz's contract. We can't really be messing about with him, to be fair. I feel like now we know what we do about Elliot Scars. I feel like I might just use my... obviously, he had such a good season last season that I might just use my player boost of the season. Even though we haven't played any of the games, I might just use mine on Elliot Scars. Simply because... like Lorenzo said, he is the man, isn't he? He shouldn't. We thought that he was going to be messed around a bit, but he's proven as he's definitely proven my own opinion wrong. Sick player. That's the thing. When will he turn 22? If he turns 22 after January, then it's no problem. But we have. Why can't you see the birth dates on this thing? That confuses me. It is, isn't it? It's just shit. And it's not like you can't actually see it. Before FIFA 16, I'm sure everybody knows who was around my channel back then about the head-to-head glitch, what you could do online. You could save your career mode squad online. On the main menu and load it back up. And if you go onto the edit player section, you can see everybody's birth dates. Which is something that I really should do for Piscopo, just to see when the genius was born, but there you go. That's for a different day, I think. Oh, right. Plan of action now. We have... We've sold a good amount of players. And we will soon be selling more off, but obviously episode comes before simulation. Also, anybody who watched the episode 40, I am really sorry that I didn't go through and play every single game, but the drilling next door was so bad. And the banging. That's not, like, sexual terms either. It just DIY was like putting a fucking shelf up. And it completely threw me off. So I was like, well, we'll get this done. And then we will do the live stream tonight. Which we have done. I've dropped down the maximum players in the squad to 44. I think, to be fair, looking at that, 58, 18 years old, Nichols is not going to amount to much, is he? Like, it's not happening. We'll release him. So that's 43 players. He's been sold. The only player, right, for loan and allow loan. What I plan on doing, 6th, if everything goes right, let's hope that it does. 6th of August, we get a transfer offer for Elliot Scars. And we boost his potential. He won't go to a potential to be special straight away, but you've seen it with Evans. I can do it without actually knowing the status of the player. It's quite easy. You just follow the valuation. And then on the 8th, we get an offer for Reach. He will miss the Everton game away, which, I mean, that's going to be a big game. The start of the Premier League season. He misses Everton away, but we've got McGugan anyway, and everybody would want to see McGugan. So, but we do need to play Scars. There's no doubt about that. Are we gonna get a loan bid for Scores in 2 days? Oh, that is not happening, is it? No, you can't sell them and buy them back. It doesn't work like that. Does not work like that. Because selling them and buying them back doesn't actually change their potential. It just boosts their overall. Oh, nothing. Don't think this will happen. Yeah, so the guy that I released, that I've just done, that Nichols guy, he will not come back to us. There is no chance that he will come back to it. It'll say that approaches have been blocked. Alright. It works, somehow. Sporting Lisbon. £11 million. Just remember that price. If you're not too sure about potential boosting, I'll give you the lowdown. Watch the valuation of the player. Simple as that. It goes up to 12 million. You're on the right tracks. There you go. Back onto the short loan list. Save the game up. I'll just be happy with the one more. Ah. I wonder how many times I've reloaded it just tonight. It should give you a stat how many times you've reloaded it altogether. It's like way too many, way too many, bitch. It wouldn't be right if you can't like if you can't reward the hard-working players in your team. Simple as that. like, Tom Evans could only go to a potential of 77. Obviously, with the player trading, we could make that about 7. Like, we could make him about 83. But, I mean, someone of Tom Evans' class, and it stood out very quickly, he should be more. So, he became a showing great potential. Was still class. Was top of the class in terms of performances. So he became an exciting prospect, and then he's become a potential to be special. It is kind of like, I mean, it's a lot easier than finding a shiny Pokemon, to be fair, in my own experiences, but yeah, gotta have some patience. It is basically the FIFA version. Yeah, he started out without a status. I think his potential was about 77, if I recall right. He must have been really close to that. Because it only took one loan out. There you go. It only took one loan out to get him to a status. So it couldn't have been less than 77. Why would you... Because... Because we did. As simple as that, because we did. His overall was good. He had a decent potential. I mean, even... Like, think about it. We were in League 2. We were planning on playing in League 2. The kid was about 55 overall. Or 54 overall. Somewhere along them lines. He had a 70-odd potential. Sign him up. He immediately became, like, a decent centre-back. Suddenly, we started playing games, and his class shone. It's like Rosenberg. It was like Rosenberg. He didn't have the best potential, but his class shone. It went past what potential was, and it was just performances on the pitch. This last one's taking a while. He might have actually been. He might have been promoted at 60 odd. You know. I don't know. It was he's quality. Evans was quality. Right from the word go, Evans was like, this guy's good. I should have released one today, but I just. The thing is, it was so late already. Never mind with the 50-minute delay at the start. It was so late already that I just couldn't mess around. I mean, look at the time now. Where you live, it's what, 20 to 2 in the morning? And it's 20 to 1 here. It's not massively important. Excuse me. It's not massively important, this, anyway. It's not like the other live streams where I did the pre-season tournament. I mean, you can see with the amount of players that we have in this team that a lot need to go away. Not because they're bad, just because they might be good in the future, and we don't want to ruin that potential by sitting on the bench or sitting in the stands, not getting games. You know what I'd love? I'd love for FIFA just to be able. So even though it would be twice as long, these kind of series, but I would love if you could like play as a youth team. I'd fucking love that. Let them get game time. Let your first team get game time. Be wonderful. It'd be so good. And you'd have like twice the match fitness, mate. Yeah, like a reserve team. Yeah, a youth, like a youth cup or a reserve team, something like that. Just so if you're playing away, and say for instance, like also, if you wanted someone like a Ross Ball type of player that came from Swansea, he doesn't play in the first team, but you want to have a look at him before signing him. So you're like, all right, well, I'll play this youth game and we'll see what's what. We'll see if he can do it against my youth players, and then if he can do it against my youth players, I'm pretty sure he can fit into our team. To be fair, I've never really given low potential a fair run out. There are so many, I'm curious why you would take... I've just told you, we were a League 2 side, and the potential, I think the potential was like 75 to 80 or something like that, and that's a good potential. For a League 2 side, I don't reload the scout reports as well, and we had little money, so you can kind of guess how many high potential players we actually got. With probably about 1 or 2. We had Elliot Scars, what was a scout future star. We had Buchtman, who was crap. And I think he was actually second season. So it didn't look like he was going to amount to much, but he played well. If you're a big team, then you only look for the 92s. Simply because you buy yourself the big scouts at 5-star, 5-star. Like, remember, Yeovil Town, I mean... We had worse scouts than this when we started. Yeah? We had worse scouts than that. This last one's taking forever. Or is it taking forever because it is the last one? You certainly can see the team. The stream is definitely not finished yet. Oh no. We'll be going on further, deeper into the night. Yeah, so if you think about it, like, I've got, like, really, like, yeah, you've got really terrible scouts. They're not bringing back 94 players all the time. You try and get as much, especially because you are such a poor club in terms of money. You need to bring up everyone anyway, simply because, like, at the start of the third season, I couldn't play any real players. That's one of the rules on Youth Squad Legends. Well, the new rules on Youth Squad Legends. And even if his potential wasn't magnificent, he would definitely give us a couple of million to be in the future. If he wasn't great, we would just sell him. That's just how it goes. Like, we've just done it now with, what was his name? The central attacking midfielder. And I keep on getting him mixed up with Andreas Ramos. But it's not Andreas Ramos. Scored a belter against Doncaster. I can't remember his name. But anyway, centre attacking mid, he was quality in the first couple of seasons, but he wasn't standout. I think he was only 65 when we just sold him. But that's the thing, we sold him, we got a bit of money for him. We're in a better financial situation, but he's still nice. Lopez, yeah, that's it. Yeah, unlimited seasons is like every man's dream, but if you look how long, like, in some parts of this career mode, the loading times are ridiculous. And we've only gone, what, this is the 5th season? Is this the 5th season that we're on now? And could you imagine 30 seasons? It'd be so slow. It'd be like this, and I'd be like, oh my god, what is going on? Yeah. Something like that. I'm soon to be giving up on this. And if I do give up on someone loaning out either Reach or Scars again, then we will swap it up, try and sell a couple of players instead of try and loan a couple of players. I'll give it one more shot, and then we'll just change it up. We'll try and sell. Nick Williams is definitely Nick Williams and yeah, that guy, Okanaya, that's it. They're the two players that I really need to sell. Okay, so I love the good. I'm glad. Hey, you know what? I get weird ideas for series in my head. At night, especially. And as that talk from the touchline video, like the idea came to my head. I was like, oh yeah, that's great. And then the morning after, as I'm making the video, I'm like, this could go terribly wrong. Like, obviously it has brought a little bit more depth to the whole YSL family, which you can't get from just a normal episode, which is great. That's what I needed. However, it could have gone straight online, and everybody could have just gone, what was the point? That's it. Like, what was the point? That would have hurt. It took me less time. People are like, oh, it must have took you ages to edit that video. It took me less time from start to finish of that video than what it has us live streaming tonight, right now. We have gone 56 minutes more. Now, I'm looking at Open Broadcaster software. YouTube time code might be a little bit different, but 56 minutes more than what that video took me to edit. Yeah. And then the normal YSL video takes me about 3 hours, so right, that didn't work. That's fine, we're alright. That's not the end of the world. Williams can't be sold. Oh wait, it can be sold. Well, hey, that's good. What changed that? Oh no, that's great. That's much better. The quicker he's gone, the better. The more I can concentrate on better things. Debo would be another one to get rid of, but he's a higher overall. Just think about the ones that really do need the sale. Williams, Debo. No. Okanaya. Save that up. Yeah, I've got 10 million quid, yeah, but I'm going to sign myself a wing back. That's in the pipeline, and also... Meh. We're in 2020 now. Even if we buy a really good scout, we could have already got too far, you know what I mean? Too far in the series, because as soon as the Champions League done it, I mean... We've basically done everything that the series can offer. That's the whole goal of the series, to win the Champions League. So, there's got to be a cut-off point for youth players at some stage. Tell you what, I'm going to have a toilet break as well, lads. But I will wait until we get some transfers in. And then we can move on to the next stage of proceedings, which is kit numbers and player designs. You know what I mean? Edit player, appearance. Because it's been ages, absolutely ages, since we've... done player appearance, and that needs to change because there's too many people with tuck shirts. I can't think of many in the modern game that has a tuck shirt. It used to be just everybody had a tuck shirt. Not get muddy, basically, around the body area. Streamline, that's what it was. It was to streamline the shirts, but now the shirts are modelled to the athlete and that, so... No, you cannot edit the shirts, I know. I bloody know what you did to Swaggerlicious. Nobody's biting. Nobody's biting. If someone just comes in and goes, I will give you £10,000 for Nick Williams, I'll go, yep, fine. We're going to make a massive loss on him. But what could come back in Nick Williams? He could be a monster. Like, he already felt like a 70 overall player at, what, 49 overall? He was quite ridiculous. Feels quite ridiculous already. Mind you, it could go the other way. All that hype, you buy him back, and he kind of doesn't live up to expectations, and you're like, ah, right. Try and do a swap with someone. That is a good idea. That is a very good idea. Right, that is a very good idea. Let's go back to... Well, actually, let's see how Stuart Brayford's doing. That's one of the players that I really wanted to keep an eye on. If you've got any other players, he's now 65 overall. He's not got a status, so he's not going to grow into something that I really thought it would. If you've got a player that you think, sorry, if you've got, I can't even fucking speak. I can't speak, lads. Let me go back to the January transfer video and listen to the names that we sold. It's a very clever idea that I completely forgot that you can swap players. Other career mode guys just swap players for fun. It feels a little bit less realistic because you don't get that many swap deals in football. Episode 36. That 365 advertisement. Great. Right. Somewhere around this. Just try and scrub through it. I will find it. I will find it. I will find it. But we've already checked Bookman. He's 83 overall at the moment. He's just basically... Where is this? Oh, it was... Oh, right, okay. That's why I can't find it. Because he wasn't episode 36, he was episode 35. Yeah. That's probably why I couldn't find it. Oh, I just got a notification on YouTube that I'm streaming. Right, thanks. Come on, wake up. Greatest stream ever, lads. Don't you forget. Alright, listen to this. Because is it possible in FIFA 16 to do a YSC? Yeah, of course it's possible because I'm doing it right now, mate. Right, let's listen to the names. Kudus de Havilland. Let's have a look at Kudus de Havilland. He's now a 67 overall. He's showing great potential, 6'3". To Longford Town. Maxim Becker was sold for... Maxim Becker. I really should be shortlisting all these players. That's something that I need to do now. De Havilland looks alright. 67 is not bad.
To Sevilla. Niall Hughes was
Niall Hughes, no, Niall.
£5 million to West Ham.
Josie Fagude, I'm not going to bring back.
£1 million. Then that was followed by Dominic Blythe going to
Dominic Blythe. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, that's Jacob Blythe, mate. I wasn't Dominic. Dominic Blythe. 65 overall.
Crawley Town for just under £100,000. And then there is a big amount of money that I don't really want to talk about yet. Teddy Mendy was sold for
Teddy Mendy, lads. Let's have a look what Teddy Mendy's amount. He's probably like gone to like 75 overall, but I mean he still will be slow as fuck. 73. Good old Notts County. They must be looking at that going, yeah, we got ourselves a decent player until he gets on the field and just flops about like an idiot.
So stupid to pay £1 million for Teddy Mendy. Good luck, Notts County, and thanks for the money. Robert Luperini was sold to Perugia.
Robert Luperini. Ah. Oh, hello. I think he's gone up in physicals. Am I right? Am I right in saying that? Showing great potential, winger. He's looking tasty. Not gonna lie.
Then Manhan went to Newport for 60,000.
Manhan. He's only 60? I expected more. Mind you, saying that, he's gone from I think he was about 48, wasn't he? So he's gone from 48 to 60. And he's only 17. Let's have actually. Doesn't have a status. Doesn't have a status, so if you were bringing someone back, it'd probably be more likely Cutzy Havilland.
Nicholas Ricketts went to Portsmouth.
Nicholas Ricketts. Luperini's got 81 crossing. Oh, mate. Nicholas Ricketts, 63. No. No.
For 230,000. And then on the final day, Jordan Clark went to Cork City.
Jordan Clark. This kid did not last, like, for 2 seconds in the team. Not there. Jordan Clark, 17 years old, 66. Oh. He's looking good now. He is looking very good. Alright. So we've got 2 there, really, haven't we? 2 lines of inquiry. Robert Luperini, 70 over. He's looking quality, isn't he? Yeah, no doubt about that. I sold him to get him, make him better, and he's just got better. So no problem with that one. Then the player we need to get out. Bocanaya. We'll try and go like for like. They're going to want about... I'm not going to piss about with them. I'll ask for 3 million. And centre mid, Jordan Clark, approach, ask 2 million and Nick Williams. Sorted. Well, hopefully sorted. Luperini and Clark. Kudus de Havilland looks tempting, I've got to be honest. Looks pretty good. Transfer offer accepted for both. Sorted. Nice. This is good. So not only are we bringing back 2, we're also getting rid of 2 that need the growth. They just simply need the growth. It's good for Cork City and... Is it Perugia, the other club? It's great for them. Squad rotation. Can't offer... Could I offer less? We can't do a youth squad cup because it can't happen. It doesn't. They've patched all the like. They've patched it, lads. It's terrible saying it, but they have, and it's like, yeah. Squad rotation for Robert Luperini as well. And that's it for transfers. It only took 3 hours. Go back and do it on FIFA 50. Yeah, but then we can't actually have the current squads, which means it's not cool. Ludwig's gone up to an 82. Ludwig has gone up to an 82, lads. What is going on? Let's have a look at the player growth. Is there any standouts here? Poor Mike Mull. But then again, look at it. Mike Mull isn't dropping in any like stats at all. Oh. Oh. Ooh, Minotti. Minotti's nearly an 80. That's very nice, isn't it? Look at that. Gianluca HAIN, feel the pain of Gianluca HAIN. He's gone up 1. Has he? No, he came as an 80. Came as an 83. The man who fucking... Oh, and his status went up as well, didn't it? His status went up, and he dodged a broken tailbone. That is pretty dodgy, actually, to be fair. I know what I can do. I can release them all on day. There you go. Bye. Bradley Darby. He's going up because we're training him. Peter Babios. Nice. He's going in physicals. Harry Killett, David Hines, Jurken. More growth from Munoz. The physical aspect. Bobby Mayer grows in physicals. That's nice to see. Tom Evans. Okanaya's going well. Obviously, he'll be sold in a bit. Joe Moo's growing in physicals. Yeah, it's looking good. This is like a proper structured Premier League side, to be fair. I think, even though we didn't put in the performances to get anywhere near promotion, I think even with the squad that we had last year, we might have been able to survive the Premier League. Kit numbers. I'll get to the kit numbers and then we can proper get stuck in to editing the player's appearance. So what we got? Elliot Scars is number 10. We've got Babio's at number 9. Campbell's number 11. Where's Jean-Luc Hain gonna fit into this? Oh man. Penis is 43. Can you show me Hain? Hain, if Hain feel the pain. Pain, Hain. Hain feel pain, Hain. Jean-Luc Hain is just the whole reason we sold Buchtman. He was like a regen from either Season 1 or Season 2. We've been tracking him forever and ever and ever. And it's like, well, this guy is something very special. All we need to do is train his finishing up. As soon as we train that finishing up, he's going to be so good. I think we'll be deploying him on either on the wing or in the midfield somewhere. I don't know, 68 isn't a bad finishing stat. It's just pretty poor for the Premier League. But then 96 is like, and he's got quite a desirable weak foot skill move star range. Left-footed. I got left-footed again. But then again, I think Scars is definitely right-footed, and I think Babio's is right-footed. So Williams left-footed, Hain left-footed, Babio's, Scars right-footed. Andreas Ramos, I think, is right-footed as well. So yeah. There's the other one. Peter Babio's is left footed. Yeah. It's probably why Babio's and Scars work so well. Hi, Bomber. We are just cruising through, man. Cruising through. Oh yeah, you know. Forget Nakimov. Forget him. Hain feel the pain. Pain, Hain. Hain, pain. Feel that pain, Hain. Hain. Ugh. To be fair, he's nothing. Whatever. Right, so where we're going? We're going to sell players, and we're going to do this the right way. Okay? I'm actually going to get a piece of paper, lads. Calm down. What's all this about? It might, you know, it might sound long-winded, but it'll work. Because I want the squad numbers to be prim and proper. Yeah? I want them to fully represent the class of the player. So, the better the player, the less number, the lower number they are. And obviously, 1 to 11s are normal starting 11. So let's get on with the starting 11 first. What's that? It was not 41. So the maximum number's got to be 41. Let's get on with the starting 11 then. Done. No, it's not done. It's nowhere near done. Lobo scores HAIN, Minotti. Aziz and Ludwig are there, yeah. Alves, Evans, Makiewicz. Can't really say anybody's better than Makiewicz at the moment. Nope. Put McGugan on the bench. But then again, you can't take. Oh shit! I didn't save that up. You can't. Who's number 12? Neil. That's fine. He can. Who's number 13 then? Munoz. All right, we can. Right, we sorted this out. Right here. I need a pen. I need a pen. Back with a pen. Okay. 1. This pen doesn't work. Waste. One. Yeah, it works. Number 1 is obviously Dalgard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 is Aziz. 9 is Babios. And he's not out of the first team idea. It would be definitely unfair for him to be like ripped of his number 9 shirt. 10 is Scars. No one's getting near that number. But 12 can be HAIN. Yeah. 13 can be the goalkeeper, the new goalkeeper that we've got, which is Neil. And then Munoz can be back down the pack. Lobo's always had a high number, hasn't he? Oh. Excuse me for that. Who's got number 14? Diva. Nah, not anymore. Lobo gets number 14. 14 is my lucky number, so it goes to a lucky player, I guess. Definitely goes to someone better than Diva. At the moment, Diva's just terrible. Right. So let's get this right. Neil goes to 13. That puts HAIN to number 12. And Lobo's at number 14 now. Congratulations, he's actually halved his numbers. Look at that. It's from 28 to 14. Class. Minotti's got a high number. Oh, that would be quite awful if I took 15 off Galessa. But then again, I mean, he's not going to be around. Let's keep filling this up. Evans is number 5. Neil's already in that. Babioz is already in that. Amu's number 16. Ramos number 17. Tui Loma's number 4. Four's empty. Makiewicz is 6. We got Derby. What's Malt? Malt's 68 but injured. He's 6'3", Mike Malt. Showing great potential. That settled it. Malt's in number 4. Congratulations, Mike Malt. Seven, 8, 9. Alves number 2. Reach number 3. Number 6 is Makiewicz. And I've completely screwed up his name on this piece of paper, but I know who it is. 7 is Ludwig. Aziz for number 8. Campbell at 11. I'm not going to change it. Like, if he was so far off the first 11, I would, but he's not. Arnie's got the potential now. We'll put this Moulin up to 39. Yeah. Okay. Poor Galessa. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Minotti goes down to number 15. Harry Killip's 19. I don't think that squad number will ever change. I'm sure Jurken's 20. Yep, Jurken's 20. That won't change. God, this takes a lot of working out. Right, that's Minotti. Joe will move for 60. Don't know about that one. Alright. Romero's crap. Well, no, it's not, it might not be crap, but yeah. Keep Ramos at 17. There's no 18 at the moment. And 16, there's no 16 at the moment, I don't think. So it's a simple process of choosing the two good players, the two best players, to go into them. And Penis needs to be in there. He'll be 16. And someone else. Has to be Derby. Gotta be Derby. Right. Derby. Pena Jimenez. Oh, funny. And that's what? Up to 20? Number 21. We don't have a number 21, so simple process again. Best player with a high number gets number 21. Quet. Any other good players to get added? HAIN's. Easy now. Don't need that. Okanai is going, so throw him on the high numbers. Diva becomes 27. Who's 26 then? 26, 20, yeah, 27, alright. $29. Let's get Doody as number 30. Yes. Digby as 31. Crocombe 32. Tuiloma 33. Romero 34. $36, $35, that goes to 38 and we're done. Yes. No, no. Not yet. That, 38, 39, done. Lovely. All nice and neat. I like that. What is... what did young Callie do? I was so into that I was just not looking at the chart. I was so concentrating on getting the numbers right. Okay. It's the moment and I need to go to the toilet before we do this. Simple as. Let's make our way down this list, shall we? Okay. Right. We start with Nick Williams. How are we going to do this? I'm just going to select a random number in my head. I want you guys to comment. We talk about boots for a second. I want you guys to comment a colour and a manufacturer in one, by the way, not like in two separate comments. I want you to do it in one comment. Okay? Which boots, colour, manufacturer should Nick Williams have? We're not going to do this for every single one, but I'm pretty sure Nick Williams is going to be pretty special when he gets older. Press square until you're happy. Press square until you're happy. He's going to look like an idiot. That looks like an idiot. What are them boots? Whatever they were disgusting. What even were they? Ugh! Like, yeah, no... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, this might be a little bit more difficult than what we actually anticipated. What even are these boots? What are you doing? They're disgraceful. Cut down. Why can't I see the full player? That's what I don't get. Why can't I... Very hook. Are you doing that zoomed in view? I want to see the full player, thanks. And then green. Rocking them green sweatbands. Tight tucked for Nick Williams. Select boots. What we got? Blue, New Balance, red... It's not enough people to be doing this, really. It is so late on at night. Is there any... Red? Is like orangey? Choose the orangey with a little bit of red. Save that up. Who else? Elliot Scores could do with some new boots, maybe. They're actually sick boots. Let's be honest, they are sick. Let's exit without saving that one. Gianluca Minotti. Why not? Yes, with the ankle tape. What boots should Gianluca Minotti wear? I mean, he's got these quite snazzy Adidas ones on right now. Untuck his shirt. Untuck his shirt. Untuck his shirt. Right. Get them long sleeves on him. Now we'll keep the boots. Apply and exit. I'm gonna have to finish it because, like, is that what? There must be only about 3 of us in the chat, and we're concentrating on replacing Darmian. So there you go. Yeah, it's been a long stream anyway, so there we go. Anybody who's like watched it all on YouTube, then you've done one hell of a job. Cheers for everybody who's watched it on live stream as well. All ready for the new Premier League season, our first ever Premier League season. Exciting times! This has been Cutzy, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.